Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation, you Akim out there that push this word in truth and in sincerity. This is a clip from the Terminator 2. They won't give me a copyright infringement because I'm not trying to make no money off this video that's bringing out the sole fact that America is going to be destroyed as depicted in this scene right here. Now, the character that had the dream was Linda Hamilton, and she played Sarah Connor in the movie, but her real name is Linda Hamilton, and she had this dream that thermonuclear destruction totally annihilated and destroyed America. And that's prophecy. That's prophecy, man. What we have here is a situation going on in Ukraine. Also, we have a situation going on whereas them gutter rats is committing complete genocide on the Palestinians. And all the world is sitting back and they're seeing these atrocities take place. But as of yet, no one is saying anything. But soon, that little small scrimmage is going to become a regional war. Because you already have Hezbollah controlled by or supported by Iran, and the Houthis, which is the Yemenis government, also supported and controlled by Iran, are involved, sinking ships in the Red Sea. So eventually, what's taking place in the Gaza Strip, whereas they killing women and children in abundance, the world's going to start taking notice, and the people is going to complain about that, and things is going to escalate. Things are going to escalate to the point of no return. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundation thereof. The sea arises up with the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord Yahweh, and before the glory of his power. Because not only nuclear missiles is going to destroy this wicked empire that Esau is running, which is America, but also when Yahweh shall crack them skies, bringing death, destruction, and deliverance. Death and destruction to Esau and the rest of the nations, as well as the 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, but he's going to bring deliverance to his elect, who are joint heirs with him in his kingdom. So it says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. All them nuclear weapons that you seen being shot off are controlled by Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah basically gave these scientists the knowledge to create such instruments of destruction. Isaiah 54, 16 and 17, Bo, I created the smith that blew off the coals and the fire. The modern day smith are these scientists, such as Oppenheimer and Werner von Braun and Jack Parsons, those that created the atomic bomb, and it has been upgraded to thermonuclear weapons, hypersonic missiles, supersonic missiles. So it reads, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and should not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. And what are them plagues? Them plagues that are nuclear missiles. That's an ultimate plague, because you got the plague of famine, the plague of pestilence, the plague of the world's being contaminated, but the ultimate plague is these nuclear missiles. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow, which is the nuclear missiles, are shot off. It's let me slow down, I'm kind of excited. Like as an arrow, which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plague shall not return, shall be sent upon the earth. Let me read that again. Kind of excited. Let me slow down. It says, like as an arrow, it says, like as an arrow, which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Because once the missiles are shot off, that's it, man. Once the missiles are shot off, there's no turning back. You can't turn the missiles back. Once the missiles are shot off, that is it. And the plagues that are sent, we're going to get it. This is Zechariah. Let me get it real quick. Select bear with me real quick. I lost my page. So let me get it real quick. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh, which was depicted in this vision that Savarkana had. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their holes, in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day, that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one of them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. That's going into race wars and the destruction before the destruction come. You know, because it's going to be a great destruction, and there's no getting around it. The prophecies are there, and we're approaching that time. We see what's going on in the media. We see what's going on with these wars, these endless wars, and the funding of these proxy armies against Russia. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14, and it reads, it says, the great day of the Lord, it is near, and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. The mighty men of Esau's military, the mighty men of the rest of these nations that's in cahoots with Esau, I'm saying with Esau, such as the South Koreans, you know, whoever else is their allies, many of them gutter rats in the United States. They're gonna be annihilated together. The only difference is America's going to remain a desert, and Israel's going to be built back up again by the first fruits of slaves. So it reads, which are the international bankers. It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men. And that distress is when the nuclear missiles is shot off, and word come back to the king of Babylon that Russia and its allies are shooting missiles off. They're going to be in a panic mode. They're going to shoot missiles off back. But guess what? America is going to be destroyed. Certain parts of Russia may be destroyed. Certain parts of China, certain parts of Iran. But the whole of America is going to be destroyed because they're going to shoot all kind of missiles on America with the multiple warheads. It says, and I will bring, this is back in Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and they have, it says, and their blood shall be poured out, and their blood shall be poured out as the dust, and their flesh as the dung. And that's what's going to happen. This place is going to be reduced to ashes, and all the people that's in this place that's not going to be beamed up in them chariots, that's not a part of the elect, they're going to be reduced to ashes as well. Say, hey man, shit is getting real hectic out here. And the prophecies, we see it inching to the closer and closer to the end of Esau's kingdom and his rulership. We see the economy is circling the drain. All these armies, all these different nations are giving up and they starting to have scrimmages against each other. They fighting each other. We're hearing of wars and rumors of wars. So things are looking pretty good for the elect. But for the rest of the nations and the 2/3, it's gloominess. It's gloominess. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. What's going to break the earth down and make it clean dissolved? When Yahweh cracked them skies with them chariots bringing death, destruction, and deliverance, and as well as them nuclear missiles, them hypersonic, supersonic missiles that's going to detonate and turn this place and reduce this place to ashes. It says, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. What's going to move the earth exceedingly? These nuclear missiles being shot off from the east to the west, from the west to the east. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and their transgression there shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings upon the earth, because they're going to be the first fruits of slaves, started with the international bankers and they stool pigeons, such as these propped up kings and prime ministers and chancellors, dictators. They're all going into slavery under Yahweh and the first fruits that was chosen to rule with Yahweh, being joint heirs with Yahweh in Yahweh's kingdom. It says, read it again. It shall come. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and be shut up in the prison, and after many days they shall be visited. When you go to Ezekiel, the 39th chapter, the 14th verse, it tell you that they're going to serve out continuing employment. And that's going to be the task of the international bankers, to bury the dead, to plant signs, ensigns when they see a dead body, plant it there, put a flag there so the buriers can come bury them. See, these devils are not getting out of this, because this destruction is going to be sore. This destruction is going to be sore. And when you go to the Isaiah, the 34th chapter, that chapter, the whole chapter explains the destruction of America and how, like the Apostle Tahar always bring out, that America is a great altar. And all the people in the land of America is the sacrifice. And they're going to be burnt with fire. They're going to be burnt with fire as depicted in this movie clip, which I hope that they don't give me a copyright infringement or flag my channel for this. Either which way, them plagues are going to be sent. It's going to destroy America, which is a cash cow for the international bankers. America is going to be destroyed. Point blank, simple, to the point. When you go to Joel, the 2nd and the 3rd chapter, it goes into the destruction of Babylon, America. When you go into Jeremiah 50 and 51, it goes into the destruction of America. So you got to distinguish when it talks about, in Jeremiah the 51st chapter, Babylon. It's not talking about ancient Babylon, because ancient Babylon became a province of the Medo-Persian Empire. It's talking about the daughter of Babylon that has been destroyed and burnt with fire. So destruction is coming. Destruction is coming upon America. And there's nothing these devils could do about it but accept their punishment and accept their fate. You're going into slavery, which you have done to the sons of Israel, and all the atrocities you have committed on the earth, all your wickedness, all your sorceries. You're going into slavery, and your society, your empire is going to be destroyed and burnt with fire. Like it says in Revelation chapter 13, verse 9 and 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Did not you lead the sons of Israel into captivity? Started with Judah on down to Issachar. So you're going to pay for that, devil. You're going to pay dearly. So with that, I wanted to bring out a few scriptures. I'm going to give all praises once again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone and the elders. And once again, salutation, you Akim out that I push this word in truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.